Hey guys, I am back like I promised, couple of minutes late. I was thinking I was going to be even later. I just got finished juicing and juicing and clean and cooking at the same time. I won't be doing both of the two going forward. But anyways, so breaking news, Carlee's boyfriend wrote a post. Hopefully, you guys get in here and I'm going to read it. But either way, this is going to be read at the beginning of the live. So it's not any, oh God, she's talking, she's getting long winded. And what did he say? What did he say? And I'll make sure I reread it in the middle of this live and towards the end so you guys catch the update. Now, I haven't heard of any updates of what happened to Carlee, only because in this post on IG that her boyfriend put up 2 hours ago, pretty much he made it clear that you're not going to be hearing about the kidnapper's whereabouts or what she had to go through for 48 hours um until she gets mentally stable, and that's understandable. And he said how he felt. I'm going to share with you his Instagram page. Hopefully, if you guys do follow him after this situation, you do not harass this man. He's healing right alongside with his girlfriend. I know he's very happy and is going to be able to sleep well going forward now, knowing that she is Carlee, in fact, in a safe place. So I'm gonna read the article as you guys come in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the like button on the way in. And again, if you missed it at the beginning of this video, there will be no need for timestamps because I will read it in the middle of this live and before I get off this live. So I'm going to read this post now. So 2 hours ago, he actually edited it 1 hour ago. So whatever, maybe he proofread and didn't like what he wrote and wrote something else in. I don't know. But it says, I don't even know how to start off this post, but to only say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for saving my girlfriend's life. Also, thank you to everyone who shared a picture, came out to the Hoover Met to help us with the search parties, and who went and proceeded to tell other people about Carlee to bring more awareness to her story. I have been going nonstop since I received the call that she was missing on Thursday night. I know she would have done this. She would have done the same for me. So I wasn't going to give up until I saw her face again. I was straight tunnel vision. Even when I would get on social media on my downtime and see some of the false allegations and assumptions about me having something to do with her abduction would have me discouraged at times. But I didn't give up and kept my faith. I just want to thank all of my family, friends, former teammates, and church members who called or text me just to let me know that they're praying and here for me. You It says you guys don't know how much that meant to me. It says all I ask from anyone right now is to be respectful of Carlee's situation. She was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours. So until she's physically and mentally stable again, she is not able to give any updates on whereabouts on her kidnapper at this very moment. I also want to thank the people on social media who has been understanding and respectful about what she's been through in these past few days. Once again, I can't thank you guys enough for helping us bring Carlee home. God bless you all. Carlee Russells. Yeah, but he says right here, and read it again. She was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours. So until she's physically and mentally stable again, she is not able to give any updates or whereabouts on her kidnapper at this very moment. So he's confirming, and I'm not saying that he's a liar, but I do appreciate that that's more information than a lot of us have heard today on this Sunday. I have heard that people are saying that it's probably going to take place, the press conference, where they'll tell what happened to her. This is her boyfriend's page. That's her with her boyfriend. I don't know why he got the picture upside down, but you know how men are. But that's Carlee Russell and her boyfriend. And that's another picture of them. Cute little picture of them with the little monkey. And then that's another picture that he put up on his this post. It was a post and pictures. Majority of the pictures, as you see, are with them together. Cute couple, nice looking couple. Um, it like I said, things can appear one way and be another. I'm just glad respectfully that he took the time out, and immediately that's probably how grateful he was that everyone, even strangers, got together and helped find Carlee, and brought her back to him. So I think that he wanted to, regardless of maybe what her parents may have thought, friends, family, he wanted to express how he felt and his gratitude of the help that was just from around the world, which was bringing an acknowledgement that she was missing, which probably also could have. You know what? I just did this. You didn't hear me in the live, did you? Okay, all right. I I don't know what's going on with my mute, but I just read this live post and oh my god, and it was on mute. I don't know how it got on mute because my cord is in and everything. So I don't know how much of this that you guys seen. Let me see something on your phone. Yeah, remember I'm on live because you just said you said so. Let me just see something. We're gonna actually go in. Oh god, this is crazy. I don't get where that happened. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know why that went on mute like that. I was literally talking for. Oh, we heard you heard it. So we heard you read the oh, thank you, sweetie. Oh, okay. Because I was like, wait a minute here. I'm gonna read it two more times. I'm gonna read it in the middle of the live when people start to come in, and then I read it towards the end when I end the live. But man, I panic because I try to, do my best, and sometimes I do be talking and it be on mute. So thank you for letting me know that. He said thanks for the update, SL. Thank you for coming through and being very supportive. Thank you. We heard you read the post. Thank you. No nonsense. Thank you. Ashani said we heard it. Okay, I just want to make sure. I was having a panic attack over here, honey. So I don't know what went wrong when I went back over to the StreamYard tab, but it said it was on mute. Maybe it pulled out a little bit the cord. But yeah, so that's her boyfriend. And just be respectful because I think that from what I saw around social media, he's one of the first that has reached out and thanked the public that I know of about finding her and and supporting and I respect that, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people probably are saying, well, maybe he should keep his mouth closed, because there's an open investigation going on. But I mean, he told you probably more than you're going to hear for a while because if they can't talk with Carlee until she's mentally stable and they can't make her talk, then they're going to have to wait the local authorities before they can do a conference and tell you about this young lady's situation. So that was, I just thought that was kind of him to thank the public, and also to confirm she in fact did get kidnapped, and she also was struggling for her life 48 hours. So I don't know what was being done to her, but I don't care if popped her upside the head 1 or 2 times. That is not what should have happened. She shouldn't have been um kidnapped for anyone to be physically or mentally abusing her. And I'm just glad she's safe. There's a lot of sick people. I did see a video of the mother and father talking on another channel holders page, and they said that they were aware of people doing this on the side of the highways and roads, putting toddlers and so forth as bait to get people to pull over. And they had told Carlee not to ever do that, but because her heart was so big and she was larger than life, and that's the kind of person she was, she did it anyways. Her mother said that she knows that that door being open and the car still running was probably her trying to get that baby off that road and get back into that car with the baby safe and sound and drive off. She doesn't really think that it was a thing of um you know she was being irresponsible and just left the car running. No, that car was running because she was going to be ready to haul, you know what, when she got that baby, if that baby happened to be stranded by it, itself. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. So that's what I got from what the mother has said. Respectfully, I'm a mother too, so I get it. So she was using her common senses, how her mother was, defending her daughter. She had that car running and that door was open, so that when she got out, if she had to haul and get out of Dodge, that car was running, that door was open, and that car was running, and she was gonna get up out of there. So that's the way the mother had basically put it. So she was on survival mode, and I honestly believe what her mother was saying, that she was on survival mode and telling us the character of Carlee, and after hearing that, I'm just kind of sort of not surprised that she is still alive, because I do believe she probably was in fight mode. My husband was telling me, you don't go with the kidnapper, because when you go to kidnap, 9 times out of 10, it's not looking good. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you. So you fight, and if they do something to you right there and then, so be it. But you don't want to go with them, because it's not looking good either way. So, she obviously went with them, but she put up a fight. And that was a good thing. I don't know if there was any pums involved, any kind of weapons, anything like that, but whatever happened, God was looking after her, because some people just don't get that lucky. And she got lucky and got away, and God is good. So that's how I look at it. Now, did you guys get your notifications and stuff? I know I haven't really been consistent on here, but YouTube kind of been acting up. I've been noticing on a lot of these commentators channels in this sector. They've been doing us kind of dirty. And I'm just wondering if y'all are getting your notifications and stuff, because I think ever since the Nature Boy commentaries fizzled out, and that and the Jaguar Wright commentary, that's kind of fizzling out. She's trying to keep that going, but it's fizzling out. I think the algorithm is thinking, oh, nobody's interested in this sector, and the people that are doing commentary on these influencers. Exactly. I'd rather get unalive right where I am, so I can get found. Yep. Yes, I got my notification. Okay, thank you. No nonsense. Yeah, because you never know, because you might give in thinking that you're doing the smart thing, cooperate, and then they take you off somewhere, and then just for hours or weeks, months, days, just the big T to you, torture you. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't want to even imagine what could happen to you if you cooperate and go with them. So yeah, but she cooperated obviously and went with them, had no other choice, I guess. but she survived. Yes, I got my notification. Okay, you got your notification. That's good. Yeah, because I put this out early enough for people to see it, so really is no excuse if nobody's in the live rocking with me and doing this update. But again, like I said, I will definitely play the live again. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so again, big ups to her boyfriend for doing that and stuff. The last time I had covered a missing case, which was a while back ago, it was the beginning of the year. I want to say, oh, matter of fact, it was longer than that actually. It may have been last year. Um, the mother really didn't do an update. She went on a couple of channel holders pages. She did eventually do a conference because it was advised of her because people did um well, they were concerned, but it wasn't a big issue after her daughter was found. But we later on found out the reason why the daughter left in the first place wasn't because she got kidnapped, was because she was being mentally and verbally, abused by her mom. And she was trying to get away from her mother because her mother was a handful and she had like a meltdown. And I think that the meltdown caused her to not know where she was at. She got on a bus and got lost, and eventually, found her way back. And then that's when it all came out that she was dealing with some family issues, and it was with her mother. So I think that's the reason why her mother wasn't that um in tune with it and not that willing to come forth and, I mean, even do the necessary thing, which would be just to say my daughter is safe and sound. You don't have to really get into your personal behind closed doors. But sometimes when people ain't doing right, they have this conscience that people are gonna know what I've done, that type of thing, and they feel the guilt. And I think that the mother had that guilt. So, hopefully that just don't happen in this case. She does have the right to say she doesn't want a press conference. Let people know that I'm safe and sound. Yes, I was kidnapped, but I'm not going to get into the ordeal. The mother should feel like crap. Yeah, she should. She sure should. No nonsense. But I just really hope that they, really soon, get back with an update. Let us know that, confirm it even further than with the boyfriend, that she in fact was kidnapped. And by them doing that, that's going to help a lot of people, and spread a lot of awareness to people that you got to be careful. I even showed a video earlier today of another thing that they're doing on the road. They're putting a cone on both sides of the lane, and they're expecting you in the middle of the night to get out to move it so you can drive through the lane. And somebody comes out the dark and they rob you. Or in some cases, like my husband says, sometimes you can get robbed, and that don't be enough. They want to unalive you. So it's a lot of stuff going on. Sometimes I always say, is this the end of the world or what? Because this is just not cool. The stuff that's going on out here in the world. So you just got to be safe. And it's sad when you can't even get into your car, drive on the highway, side roads, anywhere. Even in a car, you're not safe. And they use, people used to say, it's best to have a car, a piece of car, or people that don't know how to drive like myself, you need to get a piece of car. It's just safer, easier to get around from A to, to B, but now that's not even safe. And it's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. But she's lucky. She's very, very lucky. Now I'm gonna see if I see any updates while I have you guys here, and we'll take it from there. But like I said, before I went live, I didn't see any updates at all. So I don't know what's going on. Pretty much like everybody else, I'm in the dark about it because she's getting herself mentally and physically, like her boyfriend said, together. And be honest with you, I don't know if I could explain my ordeals if that happened to me, that I in fact got kidnapped. I don't think I could do it either. Actually, I don't think that I would want to do it. um Deal with the public right now. So it's respectfully understood that she's resting. I know a few hours ago they were saying that she still was in the hospital. I don't see them just immediately trying to discharge her. Look at what she just went through. So, I'm not surprised of that. But I'm going to look up now, Russell. I want to see if there's any updated news on her. I really honestly think that it should be something letting us know something. But I think the reason why it isn't anything going on is because of the simple fact, she's probably not talking right now. Let me. All right, I'm gonna let you guys hear this. Did you find it? Oh, that's why that number came up like that. Wasn't a text him, right? What was she saying? And what day was it on? This Friday? It should tell you. Okay, let me I'm sorry, I was talking to my husband. I got a little sidetracked. So let me get here and share this screen. Let me see. Here it is. So let's see if they're saying something different over here.
This morning with late breaking news, Carlee Russell returns home days after she disappeared from the side of I-459 in Hoover. WVTM 13's Maddie Davis joins us live from Hoover this morning. Maddie, what have you learned about her return?
Well, Magdala, Hoover police tell us they got a call that Carlee returned home to her family's house here in Hoover, leaving many with questions this morning. Her return to home ending a 48-hour search, grabbing national attention, and police began investigating when she was reported missing Thursday night after receiving a call from her saying she saw a toddler on the interstate. A search for her continuing through the weekend, but ending around 10:45 last night when police got that call that Carlee was home. Hoover PD responding to the scene to investigate, and fire medics also arriving to assess Carlee and transport her to the hospital. From what we were last told, Carlee remains in the hospital this morning. However, those circumstances surrounding her disappearance remain unclear.
Yeah, I
Magdala?
told you.
Well, Maddie,
Nobody
there's so
really
many
knows
questions
anything.
remaining around this surrounding her return, though. So can you go into details with how we started on this?
Well, Magdala, it all goes back to Thursday night, right after 9:30 that night. Hoover 911 Center received a call from Carlee saying she saw.
We already know about that. So no disrespect, sister B. This is why when somebody schedules a live stream in advance and you see the notification, it's important for you to be there, because I was referring to another missing case that I did last year on a young lady who was not kidnapped, but we all thought she was. She had a nervous breakdown. She wanted to get away from her mother. They weren't on good terms. And she went into a psychosis, probably got lost because her mind wasn't right. She had like maybe a little mental breakdown. And come to find out, when she was uh when she came when we found out she wasn't kidnapped and she wasn't missing and she wasn't harmed and no one did anything to her, the mother wasn't enthused enough to give the same energy of wanting help to find her child as she did when her child was found. It seemed like she wasn't really obligated to let the public that helped her find her child. It was like she did a press conference, but she was mainly going to other channel holders pages, talking with channel holders that maybe she was in the bushes listening to, that was reporting on her child being missing, that she liked their commentary. She went on to their pages rather than take it to the news and be able to give a global thanks for all the people that came out and tried to find her daughter. So that's who I was talking about. I'm not talking about Carlee Russell's. I will read the letter again. This is why I said in the middle of this live, I will read the letter, because people don't always be at the live at the beginning to hear the 411, the correct information, and then they're confused. So Carlee read from what the post said from her boyfriend. Yes, she was kidnapped. And I'm going to read it again so you can see what I'm talking about. So let's share this tab here. So hopefully you can see it, Sister B. So it reads, and let me enlarge it a little bit, because I'm getting older now, my eyes. It says, I don't even know how to start off this post, but to only say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for saving my girlfriend's life. Also, thank you to everyone who shared a picture, came out to the Hoover, met to help us with the search parties, and who went and proceeded to tell other people about Carlee to bring more awareness to her story. I have been going nonstop since I received the call that she was missing on Thursday night. I know she would have done the same for me. So I wasn't going to give up until I saw her face again. I was straight tunnel vision. Even when I would get on social media on my downtime and see some of the false allegations and assumptions about me having something to do with her abduction would have me discouraged at times. But I didn't give up and kept my faith. I just want to thank all of my family, friends, former teammates, and church members who called or text me just to let me know that they're praying and hear from me. You guys don't know how much that meant to me. All I ask from anyone right now is to be respectful of Carlee's situation. She was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours. So until she's physically and mentally stable again, she is not able to give any updates or whereabouts on her kidnapper at this very moment. I also want to thank the people on social media who has been understanding and respectful about what she's been through in these past few days. Once again, I can thank you guys enough for helping us bring Carlee home. God bless you all. That is the post that he wrote, and that was, I can refresh it, but it's 2 hours ago. He wrote the post 2 hours ago. When I saw the post, that was before I went live. He wrote the post, and I commend him, because he could have also um not a wrote a post, figuring I don't want these trolls, trolling me. I'm going through a trying time now. I thought that I was gonna never see my girlfriend again. You know what I'm saying? So I just respect the fact that he did that. I thought you were talking about Carlee too, so glad you cleared that up. No, I was talking about Denise. I was talking about another missing person that I was doing commentary on a while back ago. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't end up like that last missing person commentary that I was covering, because of the simple fact that I just feel is you wanted the public to help you find your child. I don't think that you reciprocated your appreciation as fast as you wanted the public to help you find your child. I just hope that they reciprocated in Carlee Russell's case and let us know what happened, because not only do we deserve that, but we also need to know the dangers of what is going on and how people are getting kidnapped and captured, and they're simply in a car which is supposed to be safe. It's supposed to be the public transportation and walking somewhere, that they used to say that you got to be careful at certain hours of the night. Now you can't even get in your car and go onto a highway without somebody trying to use a decoy to pull you over on the side of the road and try to kidnap you or violate you or rob you or something like that. So I just feel as though, I know she's going through some trying times, and I know it's probably going to take some time, because she probably is devastated, because she's like, I could have not have made it. And I know that's in her head. It was a close call for her. So I sympathize with what she's going through. I just hope that when she gets herself better, and hopefully soon, she can at least give us a brief, at least a brief detail of what happened to her in the day in question when she got out that car and saw that baby. And I also want to know, was that actually a toddler she saw, or was it like a a life size toddler, but it was like a doll, adult. You know what I'm saying? That was put out there to look like it was a real, human. People do the strangest things. So make sure as y'all come in, y'all hit the like button. That'd be appreciated. But I've been up talking about this since 1 o'clock this morning. I also did a live, I think a little bit after 8. I had set it up for 5, I want to say 30. I fell off to sleep. I was tired after I got off that 1 o'clock live AM. And I did my first live, that was letting everybody know she was found. Second live was another update around 8 AM this morning, and now I'm doing the 3 o'clock live. So I've been trying to, invest, because I'm concerned. I don't have to know you personally to be concerned about your well-being. But I was concerned about Carlee, just as well as everybody else. I mean, who wants to see even their worst enemy be abducted and unalived because some sick person fools you and gets you to get out your car on the side of a road at night and does something foul to you. So it's really unfortunate. I'm just glad that she's safe. But yeah, I have been looking and I haven't seen any conference updates. People in some of the chats were so disgusting last night, dismissing what happened to her as a hoax. Oh, I thought I was the only one that kept. Matter of fact, I think it was in a 1 o'clock live. I kept saying, "Oh my God, people are calling it a hoax." I said, I think that was a wrong word. Sometimes people use words. I don't even think they mean to use certain words, but they use words that don't fit the bill of what's really going on. I know if she had been a blonde with blonde, you already know. Yep, yep. Haters would have responded differently. Yep. You said it, not me, but I'm on the same page as you, mind talker. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. They wouldn't even be saying all that. And they would be praising that she was found safe and alive. They wouldn't even have questioned any possibilities of foul play on her part or it being a hoax or something like that. So I get it. I get it. But you already know. And you, to be honest with you, it would be your own kind that say these things. So you can't get mad at the opposite race. You got to be mad at your own kind, because it ain't them that are saying it. If anything, they're one of the people, the majority that was putting up the cash to find her. It wasn't her own kind. I'm not trying to say it wasn't anybody of her color, her own kinfolk, but I'm just saying there were people that were the opposite race that put up money to help find her and was willing to pay for media coverage just to make sure that they found her. Yup, it was us. Exactly. And it's sad. It's really sad, but it is what it is. And I'm not, when I say it is what it is, I'm not saying it like I'm accepting what is thrown at me on a daily basis from my own kind. But sometimes you got to pick and choose your battles. And some battles ain't even worth fighting, because you can't change an ignorant person in their mindset. So all you can do is just keep it moving. And, don't be a follower, be a leader. Have your own beliefs. I have in my title, but very strange. The word strange, it is strange. Because and I'm honestly being honest with why I said the word strange, because she got found 48 hours later. It doesn't happen all the time like that these people are found. If somebody took that time out to be on that highway hoping for someone to fall for the decoy, which was a toddler that was supposed to be on that road, then they were trying to do something extreme, is how I look at it. And it was strange to me how she pops up. I don't know if she's got black eyes or whatever. We don't really know what pictures that they're posting. There's a picture because they said that her wig was snatched off or was off her head. So the picture they showed, it looked like she may have took a wig off. Or that could be an old picture from Lord knows when, or could be a picture of her when she first got out. When she first got home and took a picture so she could at least let people know I am alive, and put a smile on her face as in, yes, I'm going through turmoil, but I'm thriving. And she smiled in the pic with no wig on. We don't know. We're not going to know until the press conference is you know and that might not be to Monday, so that might be true about that part. They might not tell us anything more until Monday. Let me see what this is right here. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sick of the same newscasters, but different channels saying the same thing. So regurgitated. That's why a lot of the blogs this morning I stopped reading them, because it looked like they were copying and pasting the same article and maybe adding a little bit more to it and spinning it a little bit so it looked like their own blog. When you went onto Google, I was over it. I said I'm not going to keep reading the same article over and over again, but it's I'm sorry guys. I keep pushing this cord out. It says let's hit that. I'm trying to tell you, come on now, hit the like button. That's you right there in that pink. What happened to your picture? I don't know about that. I have so many questions as well. All do. Did she escape? Did the kidnappers just let her go? Yeah. Of other questions, because most people that get kidnapped don't make it back to them. That's what I said too, Denise. That's why I'm here. I might have to do a live a little bit later. I'm on my juice fast, day 2. So I got plenty of energy. So don't be surprised if I give you an update, another update later on. I would think by now it's almost 4 o'clock. We would have got some sort of update, but we can't get an update without the victim. But if I get another update after this live, I would certainly go live, because I got a myriad of questions too. That I want to ask. It says too many people were looking for her. The block was hot. Exactly. And they thought about it. And when you know you're doing something wrong, even if you're not a kidnapper, even if you went in the cookie jar and you shouldn't have took a cookie, you know what I'm saying? You always say they're gonna find out, even if they can't find out, because it be on your conscience. Even if they don't know what this, because they didn't know what this person looked like. They didn't know what clothes that person had on. They didn't know what car they were driving. All they knew was it was a toddler on the side of the road. And I think the block was hot, and they backed off. And you are exactly right. The block was hot. And they did the right thing, and they let her go. The block was hot. So, and I'm glad the block was hot, because you ain't got no business taking somebody against their will and doing anything like that. And I hope they do find her. I hope there's some type of I don't hope that she was violated, the R word, but I hope that they find who did this and they put them away for a long time. I don't know how long kidnapping charges go in her state, but give them the max, because you have no right to take anyone against their will. I'm sorry. I am sorry. You have no right to do nothing like that. So I'm just glad she's found, and he made sure he took pictures of his boo thing, he and stuff. He not only put a post up there, but I think there's one picture of her by herself in these posts, or two pictures. There's one of her by herself, and then there's this one. Oh no, he's in this one too. He wanted to let you know that was my baby that they brought back, and that's what's up. And so I'm glad that they're reunited. My husband says she got her hair back on, but my husband don't know that's probably an older picture of her right here, and he's just showing reminiscing about when they were together. I don't think she got out 48 hours and she got her hair all back together and she's sitting up there posing for no video camera. I think that's like, photos and videos that he had, so I'm just glad. I'm just happy for them. I'm happy for them, you know. Anybody that would have wished for something to have happened to this young lady, they're sick. And I hope that you hear me, because I know that there are some people who, oh, she's been found now. Now there's nothing for me to tune into when I'm bored. Not knowing, put yourself in that person's shoe. If you was going through what Carlee was going through, I don't think that you would be saying that and stuff. I'm trying to look at this too. I've been focused on the Pastor P. He got into a motorcycle accident. Put a Y in the chat if you know what I'm referring to. And I hope that he makes it through that coma, but people are saying it's not looking good. Then you got people saying that he's already unalive. I don't understand why this keeps going on mute. Even with the cord, I don't know. Maybe it's just going haywire. It says, she is such a beautiful girl. I am so happy she was found alive. Me too. I'm so happy too. I don't know if you guys heard me, but I'm just gonna repeat it again. Did you hear about the Pastor P? He's on Big O. He's like, everybody's so in love with him. The church, they call it the church. He's not really a pastor, but he was in a motorcycle accident and he's in a coma. Um, you really don't know what to get from that story, because look at the dysfunctional people that are on there on Big O. So, oh, okay, so, all right, it was, but it keeps going in and out. Huh? I know. I'm lost on that, LOL. You talking about the Pastor P? Yeah, he's in a coma. He got into a motorcycle accident, and they're allegedly saying he's not even in the hospital. He's at Miss White's house, which is one of his baby's mother's house that he has children from. She's a nurse, and I guess she's taking care of him at the house, which makes sense because if they're gonna keep him on life support, usually hospitals will try to talk the family into taking them off of life support because they want that bed. Because each day that these patients are in that bed, the value of that bed goes down. When they get new admissions, the value of that bed goes back up. So it's big business. So it made sense that he's allegedly at the baby's mother's house where she's his caretaker right now. And hopefully he makes it through. Oh, wow, I haven't heard about that. Yeah, the reason why I brought that up was because I had went on to another tab, No Nonsense, and I saw a thumbnail with his Pastor P's brother in it, and you know it's been a lot of drama because people are trying to make T-shirts with his face on it, and they're saying that they're giving the money to the family and doing cash apps and GoFundMe's. Yeah, they're trying to cash in on this man being in a coma. So I just brought it up because it's just crazy how this world is going. It's really crazy. Well, listen, guys, I've been on here long enough. This is my third update. If I get another update of perhaps Carlee Russell's coming forth and telling what happened in the day in questioning, I certainly will get back on here and I will update you with another update. It says, I pray he pulls through also. I pray so too. No nonsense. So y'all have a blessed Sunday. I'm cooking me some short ribs right now, some fresh string beans and potatoes. Now I can't eat them, but I still got to cook for my husband. So I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to surf around to see if I can find any more news on Carlee Russell's, and also look at some of my shows and enjoy my Sunday. And y'all do the same. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.